Okay, according to this list, I have major networks, local syndication, print media, news radio. I think that pretty much covers everything.
My God, Taylor, I still can't believe it.
I know.
You getting used to that reaction?
It's become pretty familiar.
But you're alive. I mean, you are really, truly alive.
Yes, but only to a few people. That's why I need this press conference. It's time to stop tiptoeing around. I'm so tired of that. And thank you for helping me organize this. I just want to go through this one more time to make sure we didn't leave anybody out.
Taylor. I can see how determined you are to get on with your life, but there are some of us who would just like to rejoice. I hope you're going to leave some room for that.
I can't believe this. Taylor is ordering a press conference?
That's what Dad says.
What does she hope to accomplish?
She's coming out, so to speak. She wants everyone to know she's alive.
Fine, then she should issue a release. I don't understand why she's getting the press involved.
Brooke, if she just issued a press release, what do you think would happen? Reporters would storm this place. We'd be answering questions in the hallway, the elevators, the parking lots. No, Taylor feels, and I have to agree with her, the best way to handle this is head on. We invite the press in, we give them the truth, we answer their questions, and we let them do what they want with the information.
So what is the truth?
We all know the facts, don't we?
Yes, Taylor is married to Prince Omar Rashid.
Yes, that's part of it.
It's a very big part.
Now you're starting to sound like a reporter.
Well, they're going to ask her that, Ridge.
When they do, we'll handle it.
We?
All of us.
Wait a minute. This is not our event. This is Taylor's event. It's not yours or mine.
Well, I think we should be there.
Why?
Because this is a day that's going to affect all of us. Taylor needs us.
She doesn't need me, Ridge. She doesn't need me one bit. It's you that she needs.
Come in, Maria. And Stephanie, is that you? Dylan.
I came in the terrace door. It was open.
You know, if Aunt Stephanie knew you were here.
Your Aunt Stephanie left 10 minutes ago.
Come on in. You sly dog, you. So what's behind the back?
What do you mean?
Dylan.
Well, you remember that rose I gave you last night?
The one that I gave you to give to me.
Right. You left it on my desk.
So you're returning it.
Well, sort of. It kind of had babies.
Oh, Dylan. Oh, they're magnificent. What did I do to deserve this?
Well, you graduated from high school, got into college, got yourself a scholarship. But mostly, over the past year, you got a lot more beautiful.
Oh, Dylan, you're so sweet.
Oh, sweet. Now, there's a label I've managed to avoid.
Okay, you're a man. These are manly roses.
Jess, don't you think we should keep the door open?
No. I think I'd rather close it. These roses are absolutely lovely, Dylan.
You deserve them. You know, this year could have been such a bust, Jess. But you really turned it around.
Thanks. A lot of good support.
You and your aunt and uncle are really getting along, aren't you?
Oh, they made this year for me, Dylan. I was such a mess.
And I sure didn't help.
No, it wasn't your fault. I just had a lot of trouble adjusting, coming from the Midwest. So different. I felt awkward and out of step, and I didn't think I'd ever fit in.
Didn't take you long, though, just a couple of months.
Ah, a couple of lunatic months.
Not bad, though. Senior in high school. You changed schools, homes. Your parents got divorced. Look at you now, huh? Got accepted into a great college, honors program, scholarship. It's amazing how far you've come.
No. Not that I have anything against the Midwest. I love it there. But Los Angeles has really grown on me. I mean, the pace, the style of relating, I just feel comfortable and more at home here.
That's how I feel about it. I love Southern California. It's all the different transplants and the different ways of looking at life. You know, it's like this huge mosaic of cultures and colors and languages and lifestyles. I could never get bored here.
Oh, me neither, me neither.
I'm glad to hear you say that. You know, last fall, Jess, I thought you were history. I didn't think there was a chance you'd be around this summer. I sure didn't think I'd be sitting in your bedroom talking to you. But here I am.
We've become old friends.
More than just friends.
You're not going to like this, but I'm going to say it anyway. This press conference is part of Taylor's attempt to win you back.
No, it isn't, Brooke.
Well, why else would she be doing it?
Because she wants a life. She doesn't have one right now.
You know what she should do? She should call her patients and meet with them and tell each one of them what happened to her instead of bringing all these reporters and cameras into the situation. I mean, it's just going to be a circus. Unless, of course, she wants the publicity.
That's not what this is about, Logan. No way.
I'm not so sure. It would certainly bring things to a head, wouldn't it?
What things?
The issue of which woman is really your wife. The press would jump on that, Ridge, and Taylor knows it. I'm sure she's counting on it. Do you really want to discuss that in front of the world? Do you want to face the hungry press and answer their questions about that? I don't think so. But you know what? That's more than likely what's going to happen here today.
I know I'm a little overbearing these days, Eric.
I wouldn't say overbearing. Determined, focused, yes.
I just feel like I've been lost in a fog for so long. God, there were so many things I used to love about my life.
Taylor, it's going to take time. It's as if you've been at the bottom of the sea for a very, very long time, and now you're resurfacing. But as you do, you have to come up very, very slowly. Otherwise, you'll endanger yourself. And you'll have expectations about how your life should be, and it's not going to be that way. People, your friends and your family, we're not going to see you the same way we used to. We're seeing a woman who just came back from the dead. It's going to take a while for those feelings and those emotions to settle down.
I realize that.
Taylor, there's a whole network of people who had feelings for you. Some of us, very deep feelings. But you've known all along that you were alive, and we're just finding out of it. It's going to be very difficult for some of us. Look, all I'm saying is not to expect too much of anyone for a while. Least of all yourself. Don't be surprised if there are some setbacks.
Thank you. Maybe I needed to hear that.
Most of all, we're here for you. We always have been.
In life and in death.
Come in.
Oh, good, you're here. Let's talk.
What about?
Damage control. I want you to call off this press conference before it ruins all of us, Taylor.
I better get that. Hello?
Beanpole? Is that you?
Mother?
Well, at least you recognize my voice. That's a good sign.
Where are you?
Davenport? Honey, did you get my graduation card?
Yeah, I did, thanks.
Sorry I couldn't be there, baby. I thought about you the whole day, though.
Don't worry about it. It was just a ceremony.
Oh, come on now. Graduating from high school is more than just a ceremony. Why, it's the end of your schooling and the beginning of a whole new life.
Yeah, I guess.
Got any plans, baby?
Plans?
Well, yeah, now that you're done. You know, baby, I keep running into Horace Green.
Horace?
Yeah, from the trucking company, you remember.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I remember.
Baby, I didn't even ask. He just offered. They have an opening in the office, and they're looking for a new girl.
Mom.
But I'm sure you have your own plans. I know at one point you talked to George Kirby at the bank, didn't you?
That was 2 years ago for a summer job.
Well, baby, I know, but at least you got your name in, and I'm sure they remember you.
Yeah, look, Mom, I really gotta go. I'm working on something at the house.
What?
A sort of a project here at the house.
Beverly Hills. Must be some project.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, baby. Listen, before I go, Chucky Brace said to say hi.
Chuck?
Yeah, you remember Chuck, from the gas station. He's working there nights.
Oh.
Real good, too, Jen.
Thanks, Mom, but...
You want me to say hi back?
No, don't bother. Look, I gotta go, Mom, okay? I'll talk to you later. Goodbye, Mother.
Mother. Yeah. Some mother.
I'm not calling off this press conference.
Yes, you are.
How do you feel about this, Ridge?
Don't go bringing him into this. Taylor, you're manipulating the situation.
Brooke.
Eric, you don't even know the half of what's been going on around here. Did you tell him about Omar yet?
Not yet.
I thought you wanted everything to be out in the open.
Well, I didn't get a chance, Brooke. I was going to tell Eric everything.
In your own characteristic way of dispensing information, right?
Come on, Brooke, that's enough.
I don't have anything to hide from Eric or anyone. That's why I'm having the reporters here.
No, you're doing it to cause trouble. You know they're going to ask Ridge about having married 2 women.
Why would I want that?
Well, then why are you having the press conference? Do you think there's a chance they're not going to ask that? I don't think so.
Brooke, I'm doing this for one reason only. I need to ground myself. I need to jumpstart my life. I need that desperately.
And what kind of life do you want, Taylor? The one that you had before? Well, you can't have it because Ridge is no longer available.
This doesn't have anything to do with Ridge at all. This is about me, which is of no concern to you. Got it?
Look, that's enough. Both of you. Now stop it right now.
Yeah, Trish. No. No, don't. Just give us a minute.
All right, listen, you two, this is not the way we handle things in this family. Now, Brooke, I understand that there is a problem. We will handle it together. Right now, we need unity.
Eric, I have a marriage, a family with children. And this woman wants to destroy all of that.
All right, everyone. Let's get it together here. Taylor, whatever your motives are, you've got to keep a tight rein on them now. Because there's a horde of photographers and reporters downstairs, and they're coming up now.
So that was your mother on the phone?
Yeah, it was.
You know, I just realized you hardly ever talk about your mother.
No, I guess I don't.
So how's she doing?
Fine, I guess.
You know, it didn't really sound like you asked her.
Pretty terrible, huh?
You two don't get along?
I just have trouble relating to her, Dylan.
Was it always that way?
No, not really. When I began to change, so did she.
When?
When I first became a teenager, maybe a few years earlier.
Ah, the old adolescent rebellion stage.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I just began to want more. I mean, being brought up in Davenport, Iowa was great. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I began to want to get out, past the prairies and the plains. When I came here, my dream sort of came true.
But your mother doesn't see it that way, huh?
No. She treats me like I'm gonna live the rest of my life in Davenport.
I noticed you didn't tell her about getting accepted at USC.
No, I didn't.
It's a great college. She'd be proud of you, Jess. She's your mother.
She wouldn't be proud of me, Dylan. Believe me, she wouldn't be proud of me. I mean, the University of Southern California is as foreign to her as the University of Jupiter. Look, let's not talk about this right now, okay?
That's everyone, Mr. Forrester.
Yes? Thanks, Trish. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Thank you for being here today. We've called this news conference because, to put it quite simply, we have a stunning announcement to make. It has nothing to do with a new product or Forrester creations per se, but it does have to do with our family. I'll be as brief as possible, and then we'll open the floor to questions. Before I do, though, there's something I want to say. This is quite a story you're going to hear today, and I'm going to insist that your questions be asked in a spirit of reportage, not sensationalism. Last spring, you all had to report that my daughter-in-law, Dr. Taylor Forrester, perished in a plane crash in Egypt. Well, through a miraculous turn of events, it turns out that Taylor wasn't on that plane.
She was not on the plane?
Taylor Forrester is not dead. And at this time, I would like to present her to all of you. Taylor?
I know all of you are at a loss for words at the moment, so I'll give you some time to gather your wits. Trish is passing out some printed material describing why I wasn't on the plane that crashed and what actually happened. So take a couple of minutes to read it, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here, and I can answer all of those questions you have.
I have a question.
Yes.
You're right, this is absolutely unbelievable. None of us expected anything like this. We're obviously thrilled to see you alive, thrilled and completely stunned, but to start out with, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but how do we address you? What do we call you? Are you coming back as Taylor Forrester or Taylor Hayes? Which one is it?